It has been 3 years since I started to dream about buying and building a PC, and after thousands of hours of research, this is my very own first PC build. This is the Ryzen 5 7600X, and it will be paired into the ASRock B650PG Lightning Wi-Fi board. Now I am unboxing the Team Group Elite DDR5 16GB dual channel memory sticks. And I chose this because it was recommended to me by a good friend who knows a lot about PC building. This is a 1TB SSD from Team Group as well. This was also recommended to me by that same friend. And so I went with it because it had 1TB, which is a lot of storage, and I figured it was a good option. And because it was my first time, you can see me here trying to figure out how to put it in and get it working properly. This cooler was also recommended to me by that same friend, and it works great. Also, just look at that peel. Here you can see I went with the X pattern for the thermal paste. I have also never seen thermal paste in a bag before. It's usually in a tube. For some reason, I couldn't find the Amazon listing of this PC case, so here's a photo. It has 2 fans on the back and 3 on the top. Here you can see me trying to figure out how to open the PC case, or the front panel, for like 15 minutes before I finally figured it out. Now it was time to install the AO shield. Now that that's installed, it's time to install the motherboard in the case. And sorry, my head kind of gets in the way a little bit. Now, here's the time for the cable plugging in montage. This is Corsair's 2025 750 watt power supply. Works great, maybe a little overkill, but this is the one I went with. I decided to do a little turn on test to see what it'll look like. This is the XFX Speedster Swift 210 RX 6600. This was also recommended to me by that same friend, and it works really, really well. Now here is where I realized that before I could install the GPU, I had to install the Wi-Fi, and basically there were two little like itty bitty prongs that you had to put two circular things onto, and this was probably the hardest part of the entire PC build, to the point where I took it out and it still took me in total almost 2 hours to do. Now it's time for the peripherals. This was just a random gaming keyboard and mouse set that I got off of Amazon, and the keyboard works well. So here is a little sound test. The overall price for this PC build was like $970, which is $100 more than I originally intended to spend, but it was 100% worth it. And now it was time for that beautiful peel. This is an FPS test in just a creative map, and you can see I'm holding around maybe 400 FPS when I fully customized like the settings and stuff like that. But the most I have ever gotten was 700 FPS in a match, and that is just like crazy to me, upgrading from 60 FPS to 700. Here is two quick little clips of me just playing the game, and if you guys want a game room tour, let me know and it will gladly happen. So in the end, would I recommend this? 110%. This was an amazing purchase, and it could not have gone better. Well, of course, other than the things that didn't go right. But as you can see, it performs amazing. It loads into games really quick. Switching to keyboard and mouse has made me so much better at the game, even though that footage that you saw was old. So it's not how I currently play. But yeah, this was a great investment, and I hope to do it more. So if you watched till the end, let me know down in the comment section. And peace.